Greetings, church. Pastor Justin here. It's time for your weekly update, and I'd like to begin by thanking a few people. I want to express thanks to Sharon Hudson for her continued work to make this place beautiful with decorations, and her team, Dee Dee Latondras as well, and a few others that work together to provide making this place look nice and warm and welcoming for guests and for our members and attenders. So thank you. Thank you, Johnny Schroeder, for those butterscotch brownies. Wow, those were good. Hope to have those again soon. And thank you to my Saturday night crew. Think about In Touch, and I think about people who work the sound booth and the media team. All those who contribute to make Saturday night specifically a warm, welcome environment for those who attend. I know it may seem like it's maybe not as important as Sunday morning because we have attendance that's, about 30 or so. But for those people who come, that is a special service that is meaningful for them. And I appreciate your contribution to that. Speaking of Saturday night service, this Saturday we're going to have our soup supper, our soup fellowship, 5 p.m. in the fellowship hall, with the worship service with the Lord's Supper to follow in the sanctuary. And if you are able, I encourage you to bring a soup or a side, maybe some special crackers and cheese or bread or a dessert, so that we can have plenty food to eat for our soup supper. I'm sure there will be. Let's see, what else is going on here? The security team is asking for interested parties for serving on the security team. They need volunteers, what I'm trying to spit out. So if you're interested in that, being a trained and armed security guard in our church, we provide the training for you, both video and at the range. And also, if maybe you're not interested in that, but if you don't mind serving in the security booth to watch cameras and provide communication, that's an area they could use assistance with as well. So if you are interested in that, you can talk to myself, or especially talk to Mark Miller and shoot him an email, or talk to him on Sunday mornings, or just talk to any of the guys with the Blue Coat security team. We'd love to have you on that team. Student Ministry Retreat is coming up April 4th through the 6th. That's still a couple months away, but we've got some brochures on the black tables in the foyer. It's going to be at Henry's Place in Cedar City. We cooperate with the First Southern Baptist Church in St. George. It's always a great retreat there, just a few days. So talk to Lindsay or pick up one of those brochures, and that will tell you how to get registered for that. The youth always have a great time at Henry's Place. Secret Sister sign-ups are still happening in the foyer. So right on the outside of the sanctuary, as you're leaving the sanctuary to the right, there's a little table there for Secret Sister sign-ups. And basically, you're signing up to, you're committing to encourage your Secret Sister and be encouraged by a Secret Sister for the duration of a year. So I'd encourage you ladies to do that. And last but not least, remember, it is the Lord's Supper this weekend, the Lord's Supper service. And that is a special service where we draw near to the Lord and come to His table to worship. It's a great time for me to make a fresh plea for unity, forgiveness. It is a time of self-examination and confession of sin, a time of humility. And forgiving of each other. Make reconciliation where possible with one another, or unless trying to do so would cause more harm, like they say in Celebrate Recovery. It's time to love one another and to be at peace with one another. Let bitterness and resentment go. So it's a time when we think about the cross, what Jesus has done for us, and why that matters. I'm going to talk briefly about how we look back on the cross, we look forward to his return, we look around us and want to be unified with the brothers around us. We look inside to consider our own hearts and make sure we're right with God. So that's the opportunity for this weekend. And don't wait for Saturday or Sunday night. Do it today. Do it Saturday afternoon. Come before the Lord with humility, thanking him for the cross, and reviewing your own heart and life. The scripture says to examine ourselves as we come to the table. And so that's about it. We have our normal weekly activities. Celebrate Recovery tonight, 6 p.m. on Fridays. 5 p.m. is the dinner, and then they have their small groups after the program. Saturday night worship, again 5 p.m. We got the soup supper in the fellowship hall with worship to follow in the sanctuary. And then Sunday morning worship, 9 a.m. with Bible study to follow at 10:30. So that's a quick update. God bless you guys. Stay well. Watch out for one another. Keep in prayer for one another. And I will see you when I see you, hopefully this weekend. God bless.